What do you notice? We don't know if it's food. We don't know if it's little babies.
Babies.
How many of you think it's plankton? What is plankton?
Little fish.
Little pieces of seaweed.
Small. Pieces of plant.
Little pieces of seaweed.
Okay, it can be plants or animals, and it is food for some of the creatures in the ocean. Now, my little plankton, I want you to tell me, are they swimming all in the same direction at the same time, or do they seem to be swimming around on their own kind of time? All right, now, if I duplicated the player, can anyone think of a way I might have made that happen?
You can go into each one and just change the random number. Just change to a different number.
I could do that. Can anyone think of a quicker way of doing it? Go ahead, Shoshana. Go ahead, you're right. Say it.
Change the random number.
Unit 4, Lesson 1. Create a player that will be food for the goby.
Or whoever.
Create the agents that will identify the kind of food that it is, and an agent that will allow the food to swim around and the playfield and set its heading to a random number. Duplicate this player.
Okay. We're going to start off. We have to name it. Plankton?
That's good.
Now we have to give it an agent. Letter. We have to go into heading. Right? There's 5 apart from my age. So we have to make an age.
I don't know.
Oh wait. You love that whistle, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Now, back to heading. And she did. This is the factor's number. 5 factor. Age. Now, if it is, then number plus number. Heading plus
A random.
what is it?
So you have to a random number between. That's it.
Between 1 and 100. Make it move. We need a swim time. Swim time is action. And then
Which is your player who?
But just look, I didn't even
Duplicate the plankton player as many times as you want.
Right. Okay. Read to me the first.
It works. It works.
open up the player that is not changing
Okay, when you put it in quotes like that, it thinks that the guy's name is his whole.
This player will identify
No, you want
all
the
the
quotes.
players
But
that
get rid of all that.
possible food. So let's name it possible food.
Okay.
Okay, then. Go to ocean bottom.
This agent will notice all of the players have an agent named Plankton.
Look, every player in others was with an ancient jellyfish. In group. Every player with an ancient agent. Every player in others with an ancient agent. They're my possible food.
Chad and Tyson? Yeah. Are you partners?
But let's see what. Rachel, look. It works. It works. Okay, now what do we have to do? Seriously, the eating time of the player should be the same time as his waking time. When is he awake? Rachel, it's your turn.
call, and I'm a $100 bill. Hi, my name is Stephen Burrell, and I'm a dime. Right now I'm trying to think of a speech, but I don't make any sense. At least you're worth more than 100 cents, and I'm only worth 10. Too bad.
Your object makes some sort of change when it gets to where it's going on the playfield. Any other changes that you've thought of, Rebecca?
My object's a $100 bill, and it moves from this little place. I didn't want another player, so I made just a little spot, and it moves to the cash register, and it stays there for a couple seconds, and the cash register gets wider, and then it starts again.
Well, the
It
cash,
wraps around.
does the cash register change?
The cash register gets bigger when the $100 bill goes there.
Oh, what happens to the $100 bill then?
It stays there for a couple of seconds, and then it wraps around.
It doesn't change? What changes could she make to her $100 bill? Any ideas for her? What could happen to your $100 bill? Right?
She could, like when it's inside of the cash register, she could make it black. Like she could turn black, like it's dark inside.
Dark inside there?
Oh, okay. The cash register or the $100 bill? $100 bill. Okay, my $100 bill is going over to the cash register here. And the cash register is going to get bigger because the money is going into it. And after it gets bigger, the $100 bill is going to go off the page, and then he's going to start again. But I don't know how to make the costume change.
When do you want the costume change to happen?
When the $100 bill hits the cash register,
Okay, he's overlapping the cash register now, so now he'd begin changing. What change do you want him to make?
I want him to turn black.
So his costume will change,
Yeah.
won't it? Okay. So in the lips pane, tell what you want to have happen here. When Bill gets to the cash register, he will do what?
He will turn.
Okay, go ahead. Click on the eyeball. Let's see what,
Did in this.
what do we want it to notice?
That he's turning black.
Well, first we want him to notice the
Cash register.
cash register.
This?
Yeah. Player.
This?
What we want it to say is dollar bill
With me.
overlapping the cash register, don't we? Or we could reverse it. We could pretend that the cash register is overlapping me. So then we can say, is the player I call player agent. Have you given the cash register any values yet? No. Click on your cash register and let's look at the scripture for the cash register. Now, it's called a cash register and it has money in it.
Yes. And the $100 bill also has the agent money.
Well, we've got a problem if your dollar bill also has money in it, because it won't know whether to look at itself or the cash register.
Oh, so should I go back and then delete that?
Well, it might help to make it real clear to the dollar bill. Do you have an agent yet that's looking for the cash register?
No, because that was money.
And
And I had wrote in money.
we changed money to be the quality that
Yeah.
it will find. So we need an agent that's looking for money. What would look for money?
Pocket or something.
Could it be a bank?
Yeah.
You click on the eye. Is value equal to value? Now we want it to, it's going to look for something. going to look for the group I call group agent.
Okay.
The group I call bank. The group I call...
Okay, so if he finds everybody with money, what is that all he's supposed to do? That all bank has to do?
Yep.
Okay, so we don't need that up there.
Yeah, take that out.
We just need to go down here because he's just doing one thing no matter what, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's see. Every
the
player with
third one.
agent name. We're looking for every
Okay.
player with money, right? Okay.
Now click on agent. There's where we want.
I see money. Get that money.
See
down.
money?
Enter it. I see a cash
It
register.
found the cash register.
Found it.
Good.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Now the costume part. Now we want your dollar bill to notice something. Click on the eye icon and let's get some tools here. What does this value equal to value mean?
I don't know.
Well, we want it to say
Is
when your dollar bill overlaps cash register, right?
right?
The first one should be players, one player in group.
Oops.
Here's where we want it to overlap. How are we going to get it to overlap, to know when it's overlapping? Go back to your playfield and let's watch for something. Freeze it as soon as it's overlapping. Now let's look at the look at your scripter and find out what the numbers are. Let's find out how far he went on the left. Your dollar bill needs to know when it has reached the right place. But one of the ways you can tell it is by the number of pixels.
Yeah.
Is my left greater than 460? Change costume.
Okay.
Just need to make a player.
Change costume.
Two.
Black box.
And then this is where you write black box.
Okay.
Doesn't like that.
I think she has to put them in single quotes. I think you have to put quotes.
Try the quotes. Did you?
Good.
Liked it. And when it isn't a black box, what do you want it to be?
Gray box.
Okay,
So I
then put
write
gray
that
box
gray
in there.
Good.
And let's look at your play field and see what happens.
Hey, but the cash register's not getting bigger.
What?
The cash register was supposed to get bigger like it always does.
Then you need to look at the cash register scripter and see what you're telling it to do.
What?
Does the group I call money overlap me? Well, we took money out of your $100 bill.
Yeah, so I have to
you need
change bank.
Give it to, yeah, change it to bank. Yeah, change costume.
Yeah, but because before before I had to change the costume, it used to get a lot bigger, and
I know, I saw it. Okay, let's get the cash register open and find out. As soon as the group I call bank. Well, I don't think it recognizes the group you call bank yet. So let's go back to your $100 bill and make sure that you have a good group called bank in there.
Ah, there it is.
Bank is finding cash register. But I don't think cash register is finding bank yet.
Uh-huh. What?
Looking for every player with the agent bank. We need to change true false. I think that's wrong. Up to true false. Here, click on that. And yeah, let's make that a group. Now let's see what we can get from the there we are. Every player with the agent. That'll be others. Yeah.
Gotta get this mouse to move.
Then agent name will turn into bank.
Right.
See what it does.
Gosh.
It's still not recognizing it, is it? Okay, let's get the cash register open. Okay, look up here at the agent cash register. Has it found the $100 bill? Yep. It's found one player with the $100 bill.
That's all it needs.
Now, let's click on with. Click on the eye icon. No, I think that's all right. Because that's not what we want.
Cash register is supposed to get a lot bigger, you know?
Oh, and the cash register.
It's cash register is supposed to get bigger, and when and it comes, and the $100 bill comes here, and when it's right about here, it changes to black.
The dollar bill.
Yes.
That's working.
That's
just
working.
So the cash
But the
register.
cash register is not working.
Okay, let's look at the cash register.
To be included as a songwriter and be a part of this community means a great